Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So listen, before we go anywhere, listen guys, I do try and put out consistent videos all the time, but my general life is very busy. Like I'm boxing, selling cars. The main thing is boxing. You see, when I'm boxing, that takes up most of my life. Like training alone is probably like 7-8 hours a day, and in that 7-8 hours it's training and it's also recovery, eating, resting as well, so it actually takes up most of my time. So it's actually hard for me to do these videos, but when I do get a little bit of time, I will do that. And another thing, I find it hard to structure videos, like releasing them. Like I find it hard to like say, alright, say we're gonna do a video like this and then follow it on onto another one. Like, don't get me wrong, you get more views, but it just doesn't work for me, and I end up not doing any videos at all. So this is gonna be another car update video. So I actually have a few cars, but I'm only going to show you a couple of them now. So I've actually got a new daily which I use now, but I kind of want to leave that like a blender, so you're not going to see that. And then I've got a few other cars that I'm selling, not really interesting. So again, I mean, I'll show you them, but we won't do like an in-depth video on them. But today's video is going to be my C63 and it's going to be my Mk6. So we're going to do a walk around and little drive on both of them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So also, if you haven't really noticed, I had a little injury in boxing, but it's alright. It's like a 2-week recovery process, so it's not that bad. But the C63 I've already driven. I had to put fuel in it, so that's not going to be a cold start. The Golf I haven't driven today, so that's going to be a cold start. So I'll start that up and let you listen. Let me start this one up. It's not cold start, but still sound good. Obviously I've already driven it, so no cold start, but it sounds good, man. It sounds very good. So yeah, safe. Let's go. Yo guys, so we're here now, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So we'll start with the Golf bar. So what have I done with it? So I put a new windscreen on it, got the bonnet resprayed as well, and I refabbed the alloys. I could do with red calipers, like crying out for it, but as you know, I don't really like to keep cars that long, so more time I'm just going to enjoy the car for a few months and then get rid of it and then find something else. And it works out well, because then when I do want to do YouTube, it gives me content. In the past I've tried to rely on people letting me use their cars to record videos on, which is long. Trying to balance my schedule with someone else, it's not working. So the easy option for me is to just buy the cars myself, do the videos, sell them, buy another one. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, as you know, I like top spec. If it hasn't got a decent spec, I don't really want it, regardless if I'm selling it or keeping it. It's just like, if I'm going to sell a car, I want to have confidence in what I'm selling. So if it's below like, say 10 for spec, if it's below like a 7 or 8, I don't want it. So yeah, this one's got a high spec. So it's got factory xenon, candy white. My favourite colour is Merlin Purple, and I've actually ordered a new car in Merlin Purple, but I'm getting violated by Audi. So I was meant to get it in March, then they said to me April, then they said to me June. Now they said to me my build week is 39, which is like September-ish. So I should have my new car in October. I'm not gonna say what I'm getting, but I'll give you a few clues. So it's melon purple and it's from Audi. So have a guess what you think I'm getting. But yeah, levers. So open. Let me move it forward just so it's a bit easier. So yeah, we was getting a nice thumbnail, so that's obviously why it's like that, but it's not practical. So yeah, let me show you the car. So levers, it's got factory cruise control, it's got dyno audio, electric folding wing mirrors, which are mugging me off right now. Yeah, electric folding wing mirrors, heated, DSG, sunroof, RNS 510, which is the VW sat-nav system. Heated levers as well, full Miltech on it. Also, it's got reverse camera. I'm actually going to put my hood up because it's absolutely freezing. It don't look like it, but it is blitz. For example, Scirocco R's, I'm not too sure about normal Scirocco's, but it's probably the same. With Scirocco R's, the sunroof doesn't actually open, it just tilts up. It doesn't actually open fully, whereas the Mk6 R actually opens fully. And then literally use this to control it. But don't get me wrong, I love the Scirocco R, but you want to be getting one of these. But yeah, come, let's go for a spin. Front and back sensors, reverse camera, sat nav. It's got Bluetooth as well. I believe it takes SD card. Yeah, it does. It goes right there. And then just little finishes on the Golf R compared to a normal Mk6. This is like a nice aluminium brush kind of finish, and then it says the R logo there. Put your seatbelt on, geese up.
1 second.
You don't want to be putting shit engine oil or gearbox oil in this, because for the sake of a few £100, you're gonna end up potentially blowing up your engine, potentially messing up the DSG, and it's headache. It's not really a headache, but it's expensive to do. It's expensive to rectify, so you're better off not cheaping out in the beginning and buying genuine parts. But yeah, this car is rapid. I absolutely love it. Do I prefer it to a Mk7R? The only thing I do prefer is these are much more rare than a Mk7R. A Mk7R you see at every single corner. A Mk6R, you very rarely see it. Since I've had mine, I've not seen another Mk6R. I've seen probably, not even exaggerating, 30, 40 Mk7Rs, and I've only had this for a few weeks. And a lot of Mk7 owners, they actually get gassed when they see this because they're like, bought out. And even though it's like 12 years old, it doesn't look dated at all. I feel like it still looks with the times. Love the way it drives. Yeah, overall I do like the car. was already remapped when I got it, and it already had the Miltech. Performance wise, what I've done to it is I've put NGK race plugs in it, and I've put R8 coil packs, obviously the red ones. And truth be told, I feel like the car is way faster now. I think it's made a big difference. So the map I've not touched, the exhaust I've not touched. All I've done is put better race plugs in, spark plugs, sorry, and I've put better coil packs, and it's made a world of difference. I like this car a lot. I really like it. Yo guys, so that's the Golf R done. Let's do the C63 now. So briefly, in the last video, I kind of showed and said what I've done, but we'll do it again, just in case I missed anything out. So before we do this, do you want to see the engine of this quickly? Let's show you. See, with me, when I see people do reviews on the cars, I personally want to see what the engine looks like. Let me show you guys quickly. Let me see if I can take this off. You can't really take it off, but if you look here, you can see the R8 coil packs. I don't think so. I don't want to break nothing, but yeah. You'll have to take my word for it if you can't see it, but yeah, there's R8 coil packs in there. And generally, it's a very nice, tidy car. Everything lines up, there's nothing bent. So yeah, I'm very happy with this car. But yeah, this is done. Let's go over to the C63 and might as well start off by opening the bonnet, because that is the main thing about this car, is the engine. The one thing I love about this car is the bonnet opens like fully like this. I think that's sick. Like if you come to this angle, you can see like how that's like a 90 degrees. So yeah, this engine, I love it. 6.2 litre V8 naturally aspirated, 457 bhp. I haven't actually mapped it. I don't know if I will map it. I'm not really fussed. The only thing it has got is a secondary cat delete, and I put in K&M filters. But apart from that, the car's stock. It's got full Mercedes service history. Every year it's had a service from Mercedes since new. So that 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's had a service from Mercedes. So even the secondary cat delete, I didn't do that, the previous owner done it, so I'm trying to just leave it as standard as possible. When I come to sell it, easier to get top money. Don't get me wrong, remapping the car transforms it, straight putting it transforms it, but realistically, someone my age buying this car is not going to happen. It's going to be like someone 30, 31, 32, they've got kids. Realistically, if you've got 2 young kids, 3 young kids or whatever, you're going to want to have a droney exhaust, so that's my reasons for leaving it stock. But who knows, in the future I might get bored and end up mapping it and decatting it. But as of now, I'm going to leave it as it is. PS4S tyres all around. For me, has to be PS4S. 19-inch 507 diamond cut alloys. Black badges. Chameleon. Now, if I'm going to buy a car, it has to have sunroof. The last 4 or 5 cars that I've bought have all had a sunroof. For me, it's a must. Like, you've got a 6.2 litre engine, you want to hear it, you need a sunroof, 100%. But to be fair, every single C63 W204 comes with a sunroof, and the coupe also is the same, so it's an option extra that you are going to get with these cars. I've gone for an Alcantara steering wheel with leather on top, and I've just done it to match the seats. So I've gone for like a red and black theme all around through the car. The best mod, I've got the free smoke sticker on top. I'm going to put a link in my bio if you want to buy that, please, because it goes to a good cause. My friend DP passed away like 3 months ago now, so we have a charity in his name, and we've called that Free Smoke Foundation. So we literally want to keep his name alive and help people with mental health. And if you want to help, the first thing you can do is spend £5 or £6 buying a sticker and repping it. His family would really appreciate it as well. So yeah, I'm going to put that link in the bio below, and make sure you buy some. Dog over there, he's gonna get pissed if I start revving it, so I'll let him go. He's already looking pissed. I haven't even revved it yet. So let him go quickly, and then I'll give it a little rev. Come, let's go for a drive. So we're in the C63, and I've not had this car for about a month now. So my friend, he detailed it for me, tidied it up, so it's ready for summer. So I've not had it for about a month, and I've been driving my my BM about. It's a 2 litre diesel. It's kind of made me forget how bloody juicy this car is. Earlier the car was on empty, and I put 30 quid in, and I'm still in reserve. 30 quid got me 27 miles, so it literally works out like £1 a mile. And then when I changed this Alcantara airbag cover, this airbag light here, lights come on. So I'll be honest, that's been on for a while now, probably like a month and a bit. So I want to sort that out because it's bugging me. But this car to drive is, I love it. Apart from the juiciness, it's so comfortable to drive. It's so easy to drive. The gearbox isn't as good as the DSG. It's very, very slow, very lethargic. So if I put it into manual now, I'll click it, and there's like a half a second delay before it changes down. But changing up is alright, but changing down, it's a bit delayed. But the way this car makes you feel, the way it moves, the way it sounds, I love it. For the money, there's no car that's going to give you this kind of feel. Like, you can pick these up for like 20 grand, 25. If you want something like this one, you're going to pay near 30. But if you're happy with like a pre-facelift, you can get a pre-facelift for like 18, 19 grand. A nice one as well. And the only thing you need to watch out with the pre-facelift is the head bolts, because the head bolts like to go. But if they've been sorted, you got a solid car there. So I do recommend getting a free facelift. Me personally, I don't like the look of them. I think they look a bit dated. But for example, JJ loves it. Do you prefer the free
facelift? Yeah, the front and the body. It's a bit more aggressive.
I think it looks a bit dated, but everyone has their opinion. I mean, the engine is the main thing. We both agree the engine's sick. Let's go for a little rip. And turn traction off so they don't bog down. Fucking love this car, you know that. I've not driven it for a month. This is why I can't bring myself to sell it. There's nothing for this price range that's gonna give you this feel. I don't care. What I paid for it anyway, you can't get it for what I paid for anymore. But even 30 bags, there's not a lot of cars to compete with it to give you this kind of feel. Like 3-4 years ago, you could maybe get an R6 for that, but you can't even get an R6, a nice one for 30 bags now. But yeah, we'll do a bit more driving inside and then we'll get some outside shots.
Yeah, lovely.
So I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up because it really does make a difference. The more thumbs up my video get, the more reach it gets, so the more people will see it, and it really does make a difference. Plus you got me and JJ out here in the cold. It's blitz. I'm injured as well, so I'm doing my part. So yeah, if you can give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like. And before we go, I'll give it a little rev of both cars. So what should we start with?
I can Golf R first and the best after.
So this one's stage 2 with a Miltech and decatted. So it's decatted but no pops and bangs. This one isn't decatted, it's just got a secondary decat and it's got no map on it at all. yeah guys, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.